1.
Hello, everyone. JK Lantern Day is coming up, and you may notice that I have stuff in front of me, and I am wearing a shirt that matches some of this stuff. So, I've also been battling a cold. Dating this recording slightly for those of you in the know. So, courtesy of Courage, I have a bunch of stuff to which my reaction is, oh dear God. The question is, what order do I want to go through it in?
Well, I mean, right now you're holding a particularly fluffy plushie over here.
So this is an official Battletech plushie. Oh, hey. Nice. I just realized what faction it is. You may notice it matches my shirt.
Ooh. Ooh.
So this is an urban mech belonging to the Capellan Confederation, the Death Commandos apparently, even though that's not their paint job. But the urban mech is one of the most beloved mechs in all of Battletech. It is a 30-ton mech. It is known for being one of the cheapest battle mechs ever made. It is one of the slowest battle mechs ever made. It basically is a cheap way to get one reasonably sized gun on the field. It looks like a little trash can, and we love it.
If R2-D2 had legs.
And a gun. But speaking of urban mechs...
Ta-da!
One of the things that Courage got me here, and should I try to pull them... I don't have this actually open.
Yeah.
But it is the Urban Mech Lance Pack, which basically has 4 different flavors of Urban Mech. Yes, this comes in variants. The bog standard one has an AC-10 and a small laser. There's also one with, like, an AC-20 and almost no armor and a small laser. There's one with Arrow 4, which means it can fire nukes. Yes, this is a thing that exists. And there's one with an MRM-30, which the Ghost Bears learned to really, really hate. So yes, I have 4 urban mechs, and I'm probably going to have to paint them later. Or else Courage will never let me hear the end of it. So I've got a lot of urban mech themed stuff. Christ, I'm now imagining the urban mech helping me make dinner.
I mean, it'd be kind of hard to make pizza with that.
Yeah.
But what about this one?
So this is the Hansen's Rough Riders Battle Lance. The Hansen's Rough Riders are one of the better known mercenary units in loud car, in Battletech. When the setting was first introduced, when the game first started, there were like 5 mercenary units that existed in canon. More existed, but only the first 5 had been published. Hansen's Rough Riders was one of them. They're well known for using heavy vehicles and also, like, living hard. So this has 4 different mechs and something you can add to one of your mechs. The one down here, that is the Hatchet Man, which is originally made in the Lyran Commonwealth, but was developed by a scientist in the Federated Suns. Since Hansen's Rough Riders worked with both of those great houses a lot, it's not shocking that they'd necessarily have one. It is a 40-ton mech. It doesn't move particularly fast. It's a little thin-skinned. It only has, like, 6 tons of armor. It has jump jets. It kind of has a similar niche to the urban mech in that it works best in cities, places where there's cover, where it can ambush things. The original one is armed with 2 medium lasers, an AC-10, and the thing it's known for, Hatchet. Whack. It is a built-in melee weapon that can club the hell out of things.
So it's a lumberjack.
It is a lumberjack.
And it's okay.
This mech up here is some variant of the Enforcer. I'm not sure which one because I haven't opened the pack yet. It is, again, one of House Davian's standard battle mechs. It's a medium mech, 50 tons. Reasonable armor, I want to say around 10 tons or so on the standard one. Not a fast mover, it's another 464 mover, like the Hatchet Man. What does 464 movement mean? Don't worry about it. It is armed with a large laser. The standard one has a large laser in one arm, an AC-10 in the other arm, with not quite as much ammo as you'd like, and a small laser in the torso. So this mech in the lower right is known as the Penetrator. Again, another thing well known for being a Davian product. Originally made by General Motors. No, not General Motors. Crap, it's on the tip of my tongue. Calon Industries on Werk Talon. It was made during the Clan invasion. It's a jumping mech. It's either 70 or 75 tons. Pair of large lasers, 6 medium pulse lasers in the torso, anti-missile system. Runs a little hot, but it does have double heatsink, so it can cool off a little better than Introtech mechs can. There have been a couple of notable pilots for it. Archer Christofori during the Fedcom Civil War, but for a while, Kai Allard Liao, who is one of the greatest mech warriors who ever lived, piloted one, in between piloting a Stormcrow and the Yenlo Wang. And the final mech, the big one in the center here, is one of the most iconic mechs in the franchise that is not the urban mech. That mech is the Atlas, which is the original 100-ton mech. It was designed by General Alexander Kerensky himself to be as big as possible, as well-armed as possible, and as ugly as possible so that Fear itself will be our ally. It has that big skull cockpit. The standard one has an AC-20 in one torso, an LRM-20 in the other torso, an SRM-6, 2 front medium lasers, 2 rear medium lasers. It's produced in a couple places in the inner sphere. The big places, Defiance Industries of Hesperus 2, but also Yori Mechworks on Al Nair in the Draconis Combine, and Independence Weaponry, which is on Quentin, which was previously a Fed Sun's place, but is now also property of the Draconis Combine. I think Robinson Mechworks eventually makes them, but I can't swear to it. But it's like... it's the ride that every Inner Sphere mech commander wants to be in. It's big, it's ugly, it's frightening, everybody's terrified of it. So yeah, this is a cool mech pack, all in all. Both of them are. Eventually I will learn to paint these things and paint them up properly. Once again, if you have any requests for me painting them, feel free to let me know. Hopefully I'll eventually learn to do that.
We're not painting the plushie.
We are not painting the Death Commando Urban Mech. It looks good enough already.
We're spray painting it pink.
I mean, I don't have that mech, but Ace Darwin's Whippets. The commander rode a pink painted panther. But yep. Urban mechs, man. So many friggin' urban mechs. So this has once again been a Battletech video that Star is graciously shooting. Starring me, J.K. Lantern. Thank you very much for watching and indulging in my hyperfixations. Take care.
Bye-bye.